Hello! On my run, I listen to podcasts mostly, although I'm going to move onto audiobooks because I'm running so much now. I'm exhausting all the podcasts that I like listening to. Anyway, I found a new one that I've really enjoyed listening to recently called Moth Radio Hour, M-O-T-H, Moth Radio Hour. And the premise is that it's live storytelling to a live audience, unscripted, and people just have to tell a true story about themselves, usually in relation to a title or topic. And I was just listening to one, and it really got me thinking about identity, I suppose, and about what is normal. I hear this a lot with the work that I do, and with young people, with people my age, older people, and it's this idea of, well, that's normal, isn't it? But that's not normal, is it? And my response is always the same to that. Normal doesn't exist. What is normal to one person is not normal to another person, so normal is subjective. If you wanted to use a better phrase, it would be average, perhaps, because you can statistically create averages. But normal's a really interesting one, and of course, if you go to school, if you're fortunate enough to be able to go to school, then you're encouraged to be average. You're encouraged to be the same as everybody else, which is why school doesn't suit some people. School didn't suit me. I really didn't enjoy my school years. My best learning happened as soon as I left school and self-educated, and then went on and studied things that were relevant to me and things that interested me. But anyway, that's a whole nother saga, the old education system. But yeah, it's about, I went on a course beginning of this year, and something that really stuck with me that the guy running the course said was that people are paying for your knowledge and expertise, but most of all, they're paying for your take on it. Now, that in itself says that being normal isn't going to make you stand out, isn't going to make you different to everybody else. And it is this idea of embracing uniqueness, of actually embracing what is different about you, because if you endeavour to be the same as everybody else, then your competition is huge. If you look at developing what is unique and different about you, then you're absolutely making yourself stand out, and you're appealing to people who are going to get you for what you're doing. So I guess the message of this video is to start discovering, if you haven't already, what makes you different, what makes you stand out, what makes you not normal, because it's that makes you special. It's that makes you interesting to other people. Striving to be normal isn't something that you should be excited about, because that makes you the same as everybody else, and this world would be incredibly dull if we were all the same. So I'm just going to let this car go. There we go. Oh, blacksmith. Yeah, so for this, it's about, if you think you're normal, you're not doing something right. You shouldn't be normal, you should be different. Your life is utterly unique. You, right now, the experiences you've had, the thought processes you've been through, your perception of the world is utterly unique. You are the only person who is you. And that should be celebrated. That should absolutely be celebrated, because that's what makes you different. That's what makes you interesting. And you know what? Not everyone is going to like that. That's fine. Nobody has to like it other than you, and I suppose maybe people you care about. But ultimately, you've got to live with you. Nobody else. You have to live with you. So you have to like what makes you different to everybody else. Embrace it. Celebrate it. Discover who your identity is, and be true to it. Be authentic. People can see people who are being authentic and true to themselves, and it's very appealing. It's very enjoyable to be around. It's very relaxing to be around. So that's your task this coming week, to figure out what makes you different, what makes you unique, what makes you abnormal, and strive to celebrate, embrace, and be authentic. Anyway, that's it. So I hope that's been of use to you, and have yourself a super week, and I'll catch up with you very soon. You take care of yourself. Cheers. Bye.